I happen to really appreciate living in the Midwest, where there is a change of seasons. I love the variety the seasons bring. They all have their gifts. Yes, they all have their setbacks too. But one of the many gifts of spring, even though it's a cold day today for springtime here in Wisconsin, one of the many gifts of spring for me personally are those first few days when you can open up the windows to the house and let in all of this fresh air. And Christy and I did that the other day. We had the windows open and there was this gentle and refreshing cross breeze just blowing through the house all day. It was restorative and rejuvenating, and I found myself breathing more deeply throughout the day, recognizing the gift of this fresh air. I think of that scene in that post-Easter story in John's Gospel that's worth us lingering over, where Jesus finds a way into this locked room where the disciples are gathered with hearts full of fear. And one of the first things he does in verse 22 of chapter 20 of John when he finds a way in is he breathes on them. He offers a breath of Easter air, of fresh air into their hearts. And that breath of Easter air is able to begin the work of rejuvenating and restoring these hearts that were once locked in fear to hearts full of Easter. And within that is a holy invitation to pause and pray on our Easter journeys. First, to pray for the grace to continually open the windows of our lives up to that fresh air. We need that if we're going to keep growing, despite our tendency to want to live lives that can be closed off at times. To pray for the grace to keep opening up our lives to the fresh air, not just of spring, but of God's love and light and peace. And also to spend some time pausing and praying and just reflecting with profound gratitude on those gifts who in that bring a fresh air to our lives. And then spend this season of Easter breathing all of that in. Easter peace and blessings to you all.